Why your Google leads are not converting and basically how to fix it. So guys, this is what we're going to cover in this video. It's basically, I'm going to help you figure out if the ads you're running are the issue or if it's your sales process, right? That's stopping you from converting more leads into customers. It's a super simple fix. We help a lot of students in the program do it. So I'm going to show you exactly how we fix it. So basically, if your ads aren't converting, it's either your targeting or your sales skills. And sorry to break it to you, but most business owners suck at sales and they're really good at their job. Don't take offense if this is you, okay? I'm going to break down the exact system we use to turn ready to buy leads into paying clients. Now, let me just say this right. If your campaigns are set up properly and they're structured properly, like let's just say the headlines, the keywords, the ad groups, and the landing page, they're all set up right and you're still not converting people, it is your sales process. It's how you're selling people or you're following up with your leads. It's going to be on your sales skills, okay? I know it's hard to hear, but that's the facts. So, guess what, guys? A lead is not a sale. Just because you see one come through the door, submit a form, or call you, that doesn't make it a sale. Now it comes into the sales process. So, what we focus on is, and this is the most important part just to start out, is keyword intent. If your campaigns aren't set up with high keyword intent, basically like people who are ready to buy now, you're just kind of wasting ad budget on price shoppers, and your sales process goes from like a few days to weeks to even months. And obviously varies on industry, right? But we break it down into three buckets. There's hot, there's warm, there's cold, right? We consider hot leads who are typing in roof repair now, emergency plumbing, book roof repair today, turf installation company near me, right? Those are high intent keywords. This is super important when it comes to running Google ads. If you want to get leads super quick and like you have a tighter budget, you want to only focus on hot because this will get you leads very quick, right? Typically, like I said, plumber near me, roof repair now. These are people who want your stuff right now. Now we have warm leads. That's best pressure washing company near me, cost to replace a roof, average price for lawn care. These are people who like they're kind of close, but they just need more info before pulling the trigger. And let's say you have a smaller budget, you do not want to target this audience. Okay. We want to target more of this audience. Not this audience. Sorry, just had a brain fart. We want to target this hot audience, not the cold one. So typically, when I run campaigns for any clients or help students set up their accounts, we ignore this and we ignore this and we literally focus only here. Okay. Now, why is that? Because if they're cold, they're looking for DIY or their best time to repaint a house or how much does it cost. We do not like keywords that are talking about cost at all or like looking for price. Price shoppers aren't going to buy right now. And if you don't have sales skills, it's even harder to convert them later down the road, right? So like I said, ignore this, ignore this. Our focus is literally on hot because they got a problem right now and they're looking to like basically pay someone to fix it ASAP, right? But we also can't treat all the leads the same. Otherwise, we're going to lose deals. Like I said, again, that's why we ignore these. We can treat all of these leads the exact same. But if a lead falls into this bucket and we treat them like a lead that falls into this bucket, that we're going to, like I said, that is why you're not seeing as much conversions as you guys want. We focus here, have one sales process because how they come in warm versus how they come in cold versus how they come in hot, we have to treat them all differently, right? So we only bid on keywords like roof repair near me, emergency plumber in city, book pressure washing today. So the leads are actually serious, right? And if you guys have keywords that you're running for like this, and you're not seeing huge conversions in your Google ad account or the conversions you want, this is going to be why. This is your first issue that you need to fix. So before going any further, literally go and fix this. I have other videos on keyword intent and like how to figure out different keywords and keyword planning, stuff like that. Go fix that first, then we can go on to the next steps. So is it your keyword targeting? For this example, we're going to say it's not and move on to the sales process, right? Basically, are you slow to lead, like to responding to your leads? You slow to pick up the phone? Are you missing calls? Or is somebody submitting a form and it's going by hours and hours or days or weeks? Yes, I've seen people in the program do that exact same thing. And it's mind boggling how they're paying for leads, yet they're not responding to them. So there's a study that literally shows if you don't respond to a lead in under 5 minutes, your chances of closing drop by 80%. I don't care if you're a local business. I don't care if you're nationwide, whatever. If you aren't responding to that lead within 5 minutes, it literally takes me all of 30 seconds to go find another company that doesn't respond to me or that's going to respond to me instead of you, right? So if you can shoot them an instant text, an instant call, whatever, you can respond to them ASAP, you will convert at a higher rate. That is like just one of the issues in your sales process if you're not answering right away that you're facing. So if you're busy, you don't want to be glued to your phone, or you're on a job site working with another client. So it's hard to respond to people super quick. That's basically why we set up automations. Now, if you don't have like an assistant or somebody in your office that can take calls or take form fills out, like respond to leads super quick, and it's just you, then let's rely on automations. I don't typically like to go here when it comes to responding to new leads. I like to have a human interaction, instantly talk to my leads so that I have a higher chance of converting. People buy from people. They don't like AI or robots. But let's just say we are a one-man team and this is what we need, right? So we basically set up something stupid simple. Like you probably have already heard of it, go high level. Literally, or you can use any other automation app out there. But as soon as someone submits a form, it waits 2 minutes to make it feel like human, right? Or like a human interaction. Then it shoots them a text, right? Then it gives them an internal notification. That gives us an internal notification that a lead just submitted the form. Now, form submitted, it could be from anywhere. Like this could be any type of trigger. The reason we wait 2 minutes is literally because we want to make it seem human. If they submit a form and boom, it shoots them a text right away, it seems AI, and we want to make it feel a little humanish. This will keep us top of mind as soon as they get a text from us. It could be something like, we never want to say this, but it could literally be something like, hey, name, saw you were looking for service. I'm currently on the job site, but I'll call you in a few minutes to get you that quote. Hey, John, I just got your request for a quote. Yeah, for X service, we can do it for X amount if you have a typical pricing, right? We've got a couple spots left this week. If that works for you, just let me know a good day that works, right? We want to basically make it casual, human, and direct. If we're calling people on the phone and we're starting off the call like, hi, how can I help you? That is horrible. Or even if we're sending a text saying, hi, can I help you? Literally is the easiest way to get people just to ignore us because there's no human, there's no emotion in it. They're like, oh, cool, I'm a burden to you. So if this is how you're answering the phone or you're texting people like this and for your business, you have a sales issue. Like fix this. I get it, it's hard, but it's not. Yeah. So never respond to leads like this. Try and use something like this is what we do for our clients when we see great results. Even if it's automated, this seems a little more human. Um, yeah, like think about it. If you were to receive a quote or like submit a submit a form for like a company that you're looking for a quote from, and they hit you back instantly, you most likely think it's AI and it's going to turn you off a little bit. But if you get something more friendly like this, you're obviously going to like it and you're going to start responding to them. Basically, the whole goal here is just to pique a conversation to start, even if we're not on the phone with them. We obviously want to get them on the phone and call them, right? So if you are somebody who is able to have an assistant, I would rule out the automation, automatically texting them, and just make it notify her when a form submitted to call instantly, right? But like I said, if you're a one-man band, this works too. And you just set up a notification like here to notify you to call them. And that could be via email, text, whatever. So this is what people's going to respond to, right? Last thing, and it's most likely the most important thing. It's the follow-ups. If you're getting leads and they're not answering you right when like you should have text or you should have call, okay, cool. They're still a hot lead because they submitted a form and they gave you their information, right? Most businesses reach out once, and that's the initial call. And it's wild, mind-boggling how you just paid for that lead to come in the door and you never follow up with them. So if they don't hear back, most businesses are just ghosting that lead. And it's kind of funny because that's like the one biggest mistake that you can make. You just spend money on the lead, and even hot leads are going to get busy. You get busy, you've submitted forms, you've called somebody and been like, oh, shoot, I got to go do this, right? So think about it like that. Here's a simple 3-day sequence we can use for clients, or that we use for our clients, right? Day one, we send an automated text immediately after the form fill. And again, guys, it is literally this simple, okay? It's boom. Hi, so you were looking for X service. Awesome. And it's that easy, right? Day two, value follow-up, send FAQ, a testimonial, or a price breakdown. Or you could just be like, hey, just check. I usually wouldn't say just checking in, but for sake of right now, you still looking for that quote? Did you end up going with somebody else? Whatever. Like you just nudge them, follow up with them, give them a price breakdown, whatever. If they asked for a quote and like your form fill out was like getting them a quote and you already sent that one text before, literally just send over your pricing. That's it. Day 3, we want to nudge them. Yeah, cool. We're hitting them up 3 days in a row because they are a hot lead, obviously. Hey, still need help with X service? Want me to hold a spot? Basically, it shows to them that there's no pressure. They can ignore us. We have them in our CRM now that we can hit with marketing and stuff later down the road, whether it's text, emails, whatever. When we have a promo, shoot them a blast, right? We're just reminding them that you're here to help, okay? But if you guys don't fix your systems, like bad targeting, let's say you have bad targeting, you have slow replies, weak messaging, no follow up. I'm sorry, but you're most likely going to be one of those companies that's like stuck at 10K a month and you're never going to scale past this. You literally, if you have this dialed in, you won't lose leads. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. You still will lose deals and waste money if this is where you're at. If you fix it, you won't be there anymore, right? So it's that simple, guys. If you guys have any questions, if you have like, I'm hoping this helped you out. If you have any questions on this video or you need any more assistance, shoot a comment down below or just DM me on Instagram, whatever. I respond to my comments so quick. Yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, hit subscribe. If you guys want me to break down even further, like text sequences or like, where is it? Like keyword intent, awesome. I'll do that too. Drop it in the comments, subscribe, and like the video, and I'll catch you guys later.